10 years ago, Hands4Hope was founded to inspire youth in leadership and service while helping those in need in our community. Founder Jennifer Bassett was motivated by her 2 young boys and her desire for them to grow up to be compassionate individuals who seek to make this a better world. Jennifer wanted them to understand that there are many with needs in our own community, and that despite being young, they had the power and ability to make a difference. Not only were her boys her inspiration for Hands4Hope, they were her business partners, helping to define the core tenets of the organization: youth-led, hands-on, educational, fun. In February of 2008, 12 young leaders met at a picnic table in a local park to plan the first outreach event, an Easter egg hunt with games and crafts at an affordable housing complex. These youth became the first Teen Advisory Council. Together, they would begin to lay the foundation upon which Hands4Hope would eventually grow to over 1,300 annual participants. While exploring hunger and its effects on the community, Hands4Hope youth also implemented their first homeless outreach. And while it was a bit chaotic, serving out of the backs of cars, it was a profound experience for all involved, from the elementary age kids who just wanted to help, to the homeless who felt seen and appreciated. Everyone was smiling. By 2009, Hands4Hope had partnerships with 6 local agencies, completed 12 service projects, and were 100 youth strong. That same year, the organization kicked off a partnership with Green Valley Community Church that continues to this day. Helping with food distribution and the children's area every other Saturday, team members came face to face with the wide range of individuals who don't have a reliable source of food in our community, learning that they don't all look alike, are not all homeless, and that many are elderly and children. 2011 was a big year for Hands4Hope. The organization hired its first employee and extended its outreach through the Hands4Hope Club program. The clubs brought more leadership opportunities, making it time to create a leadership training camp in order to give young leaders the tools they needed to build strong, cohesive clubs and lead their peers through meetings, exploration of needs, project development, and implementation. 13 youth from 4 different high schools attended the first camp and became the first Hands4Hope Youth Board. Middle school clubs soon followed. The impact of youth on the community and local agencies was being felt, and they were growing into kind, confident, and compassionate leaders who knew how to tackle a challenge and make a difference. As momentum built, so did local support, allowing Hands4Hope to open their youth center in 2013. This space offered youth a safe place to meet, plan their outreach projects, and conduct leadership training. Over the next several years, Hands4Hope youth continued to increase their impact on the community. Outcomes from Hands4Hope programs were becoming better understood by educators and parents, and demand by students grew. 8 more school-based clubs were launched, 2 in Folsom and 6 in El Dorado County. A new youth committee was formed in partnership with Placerville Unified School District to take over the school supply drive and distribution for students in need. This first year, the Hands4Hope Youth Committee was able to provide 500 El Dorado County students with a new backpack filled with school supplies before the start of the school year. The value of donations from this outreach exceeded $30,000. In addition, youth committees were formed to take over the coordination of projects including Kids Oasis, Project Birthday, Winter Boutique, and Kids Zone, all previously staff and adult-driven. Through the clubs and these project committees, youth continued to explore social issues, partnering with additional local agencies, and designing and implementing projects to help fill some of their unmet needs. Their hard work continues today. The El Dorado County Juvenile Justice Department partnered with Hands4Hope earlier this year in order to provide meaningful community service and a place for young offenders to reconnect with the community and other youth in a positive environment. A Placerville steering committee was also formed to guide and support growth of Hands4Hope programs in Placerville. Hands4Hope would not be where it is today without many community leaders and adult volunteers who stepped up to help build the infrastructure of this organization, make it sustainable, and make the programs possible. In addition, the Hands4Hope programs would not be possible without the generous financial support we have received from local businesses, foundations, and individuals. The impact Hands4Hope youth are making is real and meaningful. In the past 10 years, 5,500 youth have been a part of Hands for Hope programs, logging 65,000 service hours. They've collected 44,000 pounds of food for the hungry, prepared and served 24,000 meals to those food deprived, collected and distributed 36,000 articles of clothing and blankets, and raised $166,000 for local outreach projects close to their hearts. Jennifer's vision has become a reality for her sons, her family, and for thousands of other youth in the community. Empowered and inspired, Hands for Hope youth are continuing the work well after graduating. Alumni are getting involved in the communities where they go to college, joining clubs, interning for nonprofits, and are coming back to Hands for Hope to volunteer as adult leaders. Hands for Hope is cultivating civic-minded and socially responsible citizens who will impact our communities and world for generations to come.
I want to congratulate Hands for Hope on 10 years of impact and service in our community.
Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10 years, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10-year anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10-year anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope.
I just want to wish you guys a happy 10-year anniversary.
Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Hands for Hope, because I was going to.
Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope. Happy 10th anniversary, Hands for Hope.
Happy 10th anniversary. I have to keep it peppy.